name is Jill Noland from 125. I'm attending the Bristol Safeguarding Children's Board meetings. The last meeting was on the 22nd of April 2015. I'm just going to highlight some items from this meeting that are relevant to our sector. The first being the Diversity and Safeguarding Action Plan being received by the board. And a scrutiny style inquiry day was recommended to look at diversity and safeguarding issues. To ensure experiences of families, communities and the voluntary sector and frontline staff are heard. To allow the Bristol Safeguarding Children's Board and the Children and Young People Service to gain insight into how well processes and systems are understood and or are effective in different communities. And one of the actions in improving the workforce is by identifying staff and advocates from all sectors, including the voluntary and community sector, who are undertaking some of the most complex engagement work with black and minority ethnic communities and are trained and supported as well. So they want to identify someone to take responsibility for this work, and this could be somebody from the voluntary and community sector. VCS have put out an email asking for case studies of good practice in this area of work that could go to the Safeguarding Children's Board. I'm just going to highlight the Bristol Safeguarding Children's Board business plan. I'll just talk about the 5 priorities, strategic priorities of this plan. Strategic priority 1 is to ensure that the voice of the child influences all that they do. Priority 2, maintain and improve effectiveness of interagency partnerships in the context of changes in demand, organisational change and reduced resources. Priority 3 is to deliver appropriate level of assurances of the effectiveness and quality of our multi-agency work with children and young people. Priority 4, invest resources for best impact, scrutiny and effectiveness of early help. And 5, review the board structures, membership and support. Included in the business plan and relevant to our sector are ensure that partners are provided with appropriate programme of multi-agency training. That's the Bristol Safeguarding Children's Board training, that it's well attended and that it demonstrates positive impact upon professional practice. To ensure interagency policies are fit for purpose and are delivering the outcomes intended, and to ensure practice in all agencies meets the needs of the diverse population of children and young people in Bristol. And finally, just to mention some other items from the meeting that might be interesting to our sector. We were informed that ChildSafe is no longer available as a service in Bristol, and it's only going to be available in London. And there was some discussion at the meeting about the best way to utilise the ChildSafe training materials and to identify gaps left by ChildSafe. Pete Anderson informed the group that the numbers of children remanded in custody is going down, and this is a national and a local trend due to more early intervention work. And we had a presentation that was titled Voice of the Child, and this was highlighting the importance and challenges of engaging children and ensuring the voice is heard as victims of DV. For example, children need to be included in the design and the presentation of the new interview suites.